What's up, Goob Gang? It's Goob, back with another video today. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing the biggest unboxing marathon I've ever done on my channel. So I've accumulated quite a bit of Beyblades in the last couple months that I just haven't opened. So I have some new Rise Beyblades, and I have some new Sparking Beyblades we're gonna open. I'll leave timestamps in the description if you guys wanna skip to certain unboxings, because there's gonna be like 15 or 16 Beyblades that I open in this video. I will be opening Random Booster Volume 20. If you guys wanna get the whole set, theportalzero.com has it, and you can use my code GoobGang at checkout for 10% off. And without further ado, let's get right into the unboxings. I'm so excited to open these Beyblades. I've never opened this many Beyblades before at once, so it's gonna be crazy. I'm just gonna pick something random. Let's go with the Venom Diabolos. It's got the standard front packaging where you can see the Beyblade and the launcher. You can see the parts on the back, so it's the Diabolos chip, the Venom base, the Vanguard disc, except this is just not Vanguard because it doesn't have like the plastic piece on the outside of the disc because it's Hasbro, so it's not really Vanguard, but I'm still gonna call it Vanguard because I do not want to call it D75. And then the driver is the bullet driver, but obviously it doesn't have the gimmick. Again, this is Hasbro, RIP bullet. It's quite unfortunate. I don't need this. Check out the Beyblade. I really hope you guys can see this. I can't see what my camera is showing me. Good. Dang, it actually looks like pretty good. Like the colors are very accurate. That's like one thing that Hasbro's been doing really well. One of the only things they've been doing really well is the colors of like the new Beyblades match really well with the original designs. Like if I looked at this like really quickly, I might not even notice that there's no metal on it and that it's Hasbro, but obviously it is just all plastic, so it's not very heavy, but at least it looks good. So it's got the Diabolos Gotchi chip. One thing I should mention is that this Gotchi chip is not connected to the gold pieces here that like the original one had. So that means that the like extra weight of like the chip isn't gonna be a thing like it would be with the original one. If you guys want the code, here you go. This is Vanguard, except like I said, no plastic on the outside, and they also made it a little smaller so that you can put a frame on it, which is like kind of bittersweet because it's gonna weigh less. The best thing they could have done was just given it the original disc with the plastic on the outside, but they didn't do that. It's quite interesting without the plastic. I probably won't use it for anything because it's gonna weigh less than like 0 or 00 would weigh. And here's the new bullet driver, which again does not have the gimmick where a mini Beyblade pops off. So it's this weird shape. I have no idea like which Hasbro Hypersphere drivers are good. I know there's a few that are good for like LAD, but I don't think this is one of them. Let's put it together and just check out the slopes. Those are like average slopes, I think, for Hypersphere. I should give these Beyblades ratings. I know a lot of people do that, and I've never done that, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10 because looks-wise, it's great, but performance-wise, it's not. Because it's not gonna have the bullet driver. It doesn't have the red plastic on the outside that gives it extra weight, and it doesn't have the heavy chip. So performance-wise, I'm assuming it's not gonna be great. Next up, we got Joker J5. I've been looking forward to this Beyblade for so long because it's been in my house for at least 2 months. A lot of people were talking about it when it first came out. As most people know, the Takara Tomy Joker J5 is like OP and is insanely competitive. But you know, when Hasbro came out with theirs, they didn't give it rubber. It doesn't have the weight, which you know, everyone expected that. But I think the rubber part of it was the big upset because the rubber hit points and the rubber burst stopper made it like super good. And without that, people were really worried that this thing was just gonna be bad. They did give it 00, but they just didn't give it the turn disc. And then this is the Hypersphere trick driver, which actually doesn't look much different than the originals. I'm not super disappointed about this driver because this driver wasn't very good anyways. I end up like throwing away a lot of these launchers because if you get a lot of Beyblades, you're gonna have a ton of these lying around and you don't use them if you have like a string launcher. I just don't know what to do with them because like you can't just like give away a launcher to somebody if they don't even have a Beyblade. So it's just like, I don't even know what to do with it. Again, when you look at this layer, I would not know that this is Hasbro like in this first split second that I saw it. Like it would take me a minute to realize that it's Hasbro. Obviously you can tell it's Hasbro because of the holes in the chip, but aside from that, like the colors are completely accurate to the original because Hasbro has had some times in the past where they just completely get the colors wrong. And these pieces are just like normal plastic. There's nothing different about them, these red pieces. And the biggest upset is that there is no burst stopper that the original had. Like it had like a rubber piece underneath it, which would make a lot of friction between the weight and the layer and made it really hard to burst. And it's very hollow on the bottom, so I feel like it's not going to be very heavy. Comes with 00, which is a very good disc, and I'm happy they actually gave it the right disc. And then the last piece is the trick driver, which I talked about a little bit before. The trick driver looks really accurate, but it does not have the gimmick where it turns and changes the performance tip. Again, that driver was like really inconsistent, so at least now it'll be a consistent performance. Let's check out the slopes on this thing. There's like a very steep slope right in the beginning, and then it just flattens out right away, and it's like very loose after that point. It's better than average slope, I want to say, but it's not like insane. All right, for a rating, I'm gonna give this one a 6 out of 10 because the biggest upset is obviously the rubber and the layer being completely gone, but everything else about it is like fine. I've been really excited about this one. This is Zone Lúinor L5, also known as Zwei Longinus, and as most of you guys know, I really like Longinus. This one does not come with a launcher. I love Beyblades that don't come with launchers. It's cheaper and I don't use the launcher, so like I would rather just buy the Beyblade by itself for a lower price and not get the launcher at all. Alrighty, look at this layer. So again, the colors are really good. I'm not sure if the original has like these giant blue pieces here. Maybe it's a sticker that I just didn't put on mine, but aside from that, it looks really nice. It's very, very unfortunate that there is no metal on this Beyblade. This is just plastic here because that was like one of the biggest reasons why this Beyblade is so good, and it's like part of its identity in my opinion. But you know, Hasbro doesn't do that. That's basically it. This is a very good like attack shape for a left spinning Beyblade. Here's the code. There's not really much to say about this. I really like this Beyblade. Okay, this is the Drake disc. Same thing with the Vanguard one. It doesn't have the plastic around it, and it is smaller so that you can put a disc on it. And the driver, which is super unique. This is the Spiral Dash driver, but it's obviously not Spiral Dash at all. A lot of the Hypersphere drivers like look the same to me, but this one definitely doesn't. So it has some style points for sure. Okay, they feel like the Hypersphere Beyblades have really similar slopes. Like there's not much variation. So like this feels like the exact same as like Venom Diabolos to me. It's just like, it just feels average, I think. I'm gonna have to give it the same I gave Joker, 6 out of 10, because you know, the biggest part of the layer is missing, which is the metal. And then the disc doesn't have the, you know, purple plastic on the outside, which gives it more weight. And then the driver is wrong, but the Spiral Dash driver isn't like a super great driver anyways. And this one's pretty unique, so I don't mind it that much. All right, we're moving into double packs. So this is the Right Artemis A5 and Dusk Balkesh B5 double pack. The only reason why I got this was for the Dusk Balkesh. I don't care that much about the Artemis. However, I think it'll be interesting because I never got like the Takara Tomy version of this Beyblade. I like the packaging of the double packs where they kind of advertise it as though like this is a battle pack almost. Oh, let's talk about Artemis. Okay, this is Right Artemis. Honestly, the colors kind of slap. I'm not gonna lie. There's something so unique and satisfying about the colors of this. Like the orange, the bright orange with like a teal blue is just so interesting and completely different. Like it's not something Takara Tomy would do. So I kind of like that Hasbro is doing that in a way. Obviously, this is like the same situation as any other Beyblade. There's no metal on it. So you got to use one of the tools. You can find these on like the ripcord launchers. You just turn the middle part of this and it pops out. And now once I get the other one, I can like swap it out with the other, with left Artemis. They gave it the correct disc. I don't actually know what this disc is called. Someone can comment below or something. And the driver, I don't know what driver this is, like what it's called in Hypersphere drivers. It looks really cool actually, and like a very good shape I think, but I'm not sure. Let's put it together. These slopes are not it. These are not it. Wow, okay. This Beyblade's really cool. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 because I really like the uniqueness of the colors, and they still give it like the gimmick where you can take it apart. Looking at the layer, you know, the layer looks good, okay? The layer looks good, but it's not perfect, okay? It's not perfect. You wanna know why? The colors are just much more neon than the original. Now I do like that they gave it like the kind of light blue purple colored gotchi chip, but the like bright teal wings on the side here are like, I just don't know if I like it on this Beyblade, because the original, they were like translucent, and I think that looked better. I don't know, that's just my opinion. It doesn't look bad, but it's not exactly like the original, and it doesn't have the gimmick, okay? The gimmick of this Beyblade was that like you could regain your clicks, or you could regain, you know, your slope. I don't know what to call it with Hasbro, but it doesn't have that feature, and it also doesn't have the actual gen, so there's no like rubber burst stopper in the middle that like the original also has. So like overall, I'm not super happy with like the function of this Beyblade. Disc is correct. This is the 7 disc, but they did not give it the wall frame. Am I disappointed? Absolutely not. The wall frame did not fit with the Beyblade at all. It made it scrape. It was not good with the metal orbit driver, so I wasn't really that disappointed about that. Now the driver they gave it is obviously not metal orbit. It's this, which doesn't look anything like metal orbit. Metal orbit's not like my favorite driver anyways. Let's put this together. This is left spin. Oh, okay. These slopes feel a little bit better. Maybe it's because I went from right Artemis that had like really bad slopes, but these don't feel that bad. This is probably the best slope we've had tonight. I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 10. All right, last Rise Beyblade to open. Here we go. We got the next double pack, which has Erase Diabolos in it and right Artemis. Left Artemis. Why did I just call it right Artemis? Here we go. Let's look at left Artemis. I thoroughly like the colors once again. I think the teal looks really good with the darker blue, and the orange that's the same orange as right Artemis. That's clear. Like this chip is one, that's clear. That's translucent. That's translucent. Hasbro never does translucent. I mean, they do it once in a while, but not very often. Always tend to do like opaque stuff, you know, like, but then Takara Tomy never does like opaque things. So like, look at this. This is like translucent. That's crazy to me. And there's actually like purple on this, which is cool too, because I didn't notice that before. Let's take this apart, and then we're gonna take apart the right Artemis and make, shoot, what is it called when you put them together? Okay, here it is. I don't know what it's called, but it looks really cool. And wait, which spin direction is it? Shoot. Oh, okay, so you can make it left to right spin, I think, too. So this is left spin. So left Artemis is left spin. This is stuff I just did not know because I never really was interested in this Beyblade when it first came out, like Takara Tomy version. But now that I got the Hasbro version, and that looks pretty cool. So the parts that it came with, so it comes with the Blitz disc, the same one that like Valtrek V5 comes with. It doesn't have the gimmick the original one has, but you know, whatever. And then the driver is the same driver that came on Zone Longinus, which is like this weird spiral driver. Let's move on to Erase Diabolos. Here's the layer. This one, again, looks super accurate, like colors and everything. So I do like that a lot. Here's the code. And the driver is actually slightly different, I've heard, than the Venom Diabolos driver. But it looks pretty similar. Let's put it together. Left spin. Oh, yeah. Those slopes are not it. Giving this Beyblade a 5 out of 10 once again because it has the same problems as the Venom Diabolos one. Moving on to sparking Beyblades. And my editor is gonna hate me because this is like an hour of footage. But my editor is me. So, Glide Ragnarok. I am very excited about this. I've had this for a long time too, and I just did not open it because I wanted to open the battle set first, and then I just never opened it. So you can see Glide Ragnarok on the front, the back, you can see all the parts. So this comes with the Glide ring, the Ragnarok chip. The chassis is 1S, which is just 1 stamina, and the disc is wheel, which is like super heavy, I've heard, and the driver is revolve, which is a little bit of an upset because it's just nothing new. It's not a bad driver, it's just nothing new. Let's just open it up. I'm excited about this. Why is this not ripping? Heck no. This looks cool. It is a right chassis, as you can see the R on it, so you can only use this with right Beyblades. And here is the Glide Ragnarok ring and chip. It's got like these little wings that pop out, but they only move a little bit, so they don't really have much of an effect on the Beyblade. It's like kind of circular, but at the same time it's like not circular because it's got like 3 points, which is a little weird to me. I wish it were a little bit more circular like Crash Ragnarok was, but we'll see. It might be good. I have no idea. Let's put it together here. So this is the chassis. You just click it right in, and now this is like the fully together layer. It's not super light, but it doesn't feel super heavy either. It looks really cool. This is the wheel disc. This thing feels very heavy, and it has a ton of outer weight, as you can tell, which will make it super good for stamina. And the revolve driver, nothing crazy with this thing. It's just free spinning. Let's put it together. Check out the teeth. Oh, okay. That was like 6 teeth, which is a lot. That's pretty tight, which is so weird because I've seen people like battling this thing and it bursts so easily. But the teeth are like super tight. Like that's hard to turn. And it has like at least 5, I think. That's crazy. Maybe it just has like a lot of recoil with these like points, because it does seem to have like some weird hit points. I don't know. I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10 because I do wish it was a little bit more circular. It might have like weird balance because of the fact that it has 3 points, and I prefer Beyblades with like an even number of points, so like 2 points. Even numbers tend to have better balance. All right, guys, we're not done yet. Shout out to the Portal Zero. So let's just start opening. We're gonna get one of each Beyblade because I got the full set to open this up. I've been wanting to open these for a while. Okay, it's a mystery. I'm not gonna look at the stickers. Beyblade, let's see what it is. Ooh, it is the Union Achilles. I forgot what it was called. Ogre / like goblin theme here. It's green. I like it. I mean, it's interesting. I think the original Union Achilles looks better. It's Union Spriggan. I don't know why I called it Union Achilles. Oh my gosh. So this is the Spriggan Gotchi chip, which is awesome because the Spriggan Gotchi chip is really good. So I like this. Okay. Oh, we got outer as the disc with this Beyblade, and then the driver is it's a Quick Dash driver. I'm so excited. I love Quick Dash, and the colors are so cool. It's like a Mountain Dew green. It honestly looks like the Baja Blast Mountain Dew colors. I don't know. This thing is so hard to put together. Yikes, that's awesome. All right. Throw the stickers. I'm not looking at them. That's cheating. Oh! Okay. I'm putting the stickers on this one, but not right now. But I will. I promise I will put the stickers on. Flame Sagittario recolor. And obviously I gotta put on the sticker for the face bolt, but I really wanted this because I have a Flame Sagittario from like this big 10th anniversary set, but I don't want to use that one because it's just too valuable to me and I don't want to like get scuffs on it, whatever. So I'm gonna use this one for battles instead. This is like a pink color scheme, which looks really cool in my opinion. However, in the picture, it looks like, in this picture, that looks like that looks like a salmon color to me, you know, like a light orange pink. This just looks like strong magenta, which is like different than I expected, but I still like it. So the disc it comes with is 00. Okay, that's a very good disc. Okay, who put all the tape on this? What driver? Oh, is this a dash driver? I didn't know they made Keep Dash. Like, I mean, I did not think that's a real driver. That's crazy. Okay, so it comes with 00 and Quick and Keep Dash. That's some pretty good parts in my opinion. I mean, Keep has been like used a little bit in competitive, I think. Like some people like it on like Chosy Spriggan, I think. But with like a dash version of it, maybe it'll be used more. I don't know. I gotta be quicker. This is Earth Eagle remastered with the blue color scheme. I love it so much, but again, like false advertisement. Like, you cannot tell me that this is the same blue. You cannot tell me that, right? Okay, look at this. This is like, that's like a light blue. That's a dark blue, okay? Another dash driver. Okay, this is Merge Dash. This driver is kind of like irrelevant because it's so old, but they're like bringing it back, I guess. When it's new, you know, and the rubber's not worn down, it's actually not bad. But like once it gets worn down a bit, it's probably not the best. We got a blue Vanguard. That's pretty cool. I like that. I think Vanguards use a decent amount competitively, I'm pretty sure. And the colors, again, match perfectly. So overall, like, aesthetically, like, Takara Tomy just always gets the colors to match well. I like how it looks. I really want the last one to be the prize Beyblade. This is completely unplanned, as you can tell. Okay, I gotta, like, make sure I don't see the stickers. I got, like, bamboozled last time. The stickers were facing up, and I didn't know. Oh, okay, it's not the prize Beyblade, but it is the Cursed Satan layer, but this is like the red recolor, so it doesn't have the right parts, but it's, you know, obviously it's still the same layer. Check it out. I'm really vibing with these colors. You guys, look at this. It's Cursed Ragnaruk, so obviously it doesn't have the right chip. I like how it has these free spinning pieces like the original one did. So it looks like it comes with 1S as the chassis. Comes with 0, a great disc. Another dash driver. What is this, Fusion? This is Fusion Dash. They're just bringing back like every driver. They're like, we're out of new driver ideas. You know what? It's time we going back to, you know, Beyblade Burst, the original Beyblade Burst. Make everything dash, like, because that's all we have left. That's one of the tightest Beyblades ever. I mean, 4 left, and we still haven't gotten the prize Beyblade. Okay, nope, I'm not gonna look at the stickers. Let's keep them in the box. Oh, it's not! It's not it. It looks like the Glide base, or ring, Glide. I really like white parts. I think they look really nice. Okay, so this is Glide Hyperion with, you know, both new recolors. It looks really cool. And additionally, this is a new, how do you take out the chassis? Like without, I got it, okay. The chassis is new. This is a left and right. This is 1D, which I think is the chassis that comes with Cursed Satan. The shape of it's really interesting, and it's left and right. I'm really like digging the new system that they have going. Like the chassis system is really cool to me. I think it's better than Gotchi. They gave it Survive. This is Survive, and it's not even pack-a-punched. I mean, come on, it's not dashed. The disc is 7, also kind of an old part. Oh, okay, we got an orange. Oh, this is old. This is an orange bump. Again, like some old parts, kind of. I mean, bump's not that old, but it's not like a newer part, so it's interesting combo they gave it. Okay, these colors do not go well together. Like that orange does not match anything else in this whole thing. All right, let's go. We only got 3 left. I'm really hoping that we get the prize Beyblade last. That'd be really cool. Getting very tired, but like also excited. Let's start out with the driver this time because why not? And there's so much tape, like always. They don't need all this tape. It's just unnecessary. Guys, this is the prize Beyblade. This is 100% the prize Beyblade. This is the new driver. What's this driver called? I don't remember. This is Universe. This is whack. This is straight up whack. Like, this piece here is free spinning, but then this is also free spinning, this ball, separate from this piece. And it's like also just huge. I really don't think this will be good, but it might be like fun to use. I don't even know what to say. I don't understand the design, but I think it's interesting, you know? I like the color of it. Ooh, okay. So this is the Hurricane disc. It's not exciting. It's not new. I was disappointed when I found out they were giving it this. It's not new and it's not anything really good, I wouldn't say. But what I can say is that it matches with the whole theme of it having like free spinning parts. You know, everything on this thing is free spinning. Looks awesome. I'm not gonna lie. The colors are fire. The red with the black and a little bit of purple, like it's perfect. You would think there's too many colors because it's got red, it's got purple, it's got black, and it's even got yellow. But like somehow it works. But like it just looks awesome. The only thing is it has like green on the bottom that I don't think really matches that well. But this is again the 1D, or yeah, the 1D chassis. We've already seen that. And let's put this together. Okay, it's so hard to put together because everything's free spinning. Yo, how do you turn this? It's free spinning. Oh, I got it. That is so hard to put together because everything's free spinning. This is crazy. This is insane. So it's got free spinning wheels on the top. It's got this free spinning disc and the free spinning driver. Like, I guess the whole, you know, intention is that it's going to be really good for defense because like things will just be deflected off of it. Now, will that really happen? Probably not, but we can dream. So we got 2 Beyblades to open. Let's do this quick because I'm getting tired. These scissors are not sharp enough. Yeah. Okay. So we got, this is Naked Ashura. I love the like royal green on the outside. I think this blue doesn't really match, but I like the naked color. That sounded really weird. 10, okay. That's like an okay disc, but not great. Gosh, look at the tape. It's another one. It's another Universe. That's pretty cool. It matches with the yellow on the naked layer base. Let's try to put it together. It's so hard to put the Universe driver on Beyblades. Got it. Yo, last one of the day. And we got the 2 disc. We got Glaive. Okay, not excited so far by this one. Oh, I don't have this layer. This is Tact, which is like a different random booster, I think. It has all these little wings that pop out. I think it's really cool. I love the colors. This is like crazy. It comes with the Gen weight, which is like that little rubber piece in the middle. So this is Tact Diabolos. The colors are perfection. I mean, this reminds me so much of like Burn Phoenix, and I just think it's insane how perfect they match these colors, and the Gen weight looks great on this thing. I'm super impressed. The driver is the Metal Eternal driver. I think it fits pretty well with this. Again, it reminds me so much of Burn Phoenix with like the metal driver, and the colors of this one, I mean, this is left spin and it's awesome. I love this one a lot, actually. Even though the like disc and the frame aren't great, everything else about it is super nice. It's gotta be one of my favorites. These are the Beyblades that I all opened today. We got like, I mean, it doesn't look like a lot, but it's a lot. I mean, like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 Beyblades that I opened today. I really liked all of them, honestly. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you have any suggestions, what you guys want me to do with all these Beyblades, like, you know, like battles or just like any ideas you guys have for me, then comment below. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.